People, we're here. Big news. Big news. Finally solved a big issue. A massive hole in that Tuchel team that needed to be filled. I know it's not been announced yet, and I know things can go wrong, but I'm jumping the gun, and I am saying that I think Lukaku will be a Chelsea player by the time the deadline comes up in a couple of weeks. I think it's been a tumultuous ride in this transfer window. It's been messy. It's been, different links to different players. To be fair, it's been mainly two players that I've obviously been linked to. But I'll tell you what, man. I think it's all been worth it. It's all been worth it. I think you look at Lukaku's goal scoring record, and you can't but help but be excited to have him in our team. Very successful spells at Inter Milan, Everton, West Brom. I even say Man United. I know some United fans will disagree, but I still think his goal scoring records speak for themselves. I think he will benefit Tuchel in terms of being flexible in different systems, in terms of fitting in with different players. I think Lukaku is just it's what we've needed for a very long time. Not many Chelsea teams over the years have had pure goal scorers. I think we finally have a pure goal scorer, and he goes by the name of Romelu Lukaku, and I couldn't be more excited. I'll be honest with you, on this channel, I've sat here and I have, advocated for Haaland to be next Chelsea player. I even said he'll be a Chelsea player. I think he would be. Obviously, I don't have any sources. I didn't try to trick people. I did not try to tell people that, according to my source, my butcher's granddad's uncle's friends knows, Haaland, and he's told us that he's joining Chelsea. I did not try to say that. I was straight up. I said I don't have any sources, but I do think Haaland coming in could be a big possibility because it just made sense at the time. And I'll tell you what, yeah. Am I disappointed that we got Lukaku? Not at all. I think Lukaku will be successful. I think he will work hard. I know it sounds silly, but he will work hard to fit into Tuchel's image. I think he will work well with others. I think, as I've said in the past, the players that actually, you know what, guys? Before I go on, I need to ask you guys to subscribe to my channel. I think I'm close to 230 subscribers. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with as many people as you can. I only got 3 viewers right now. I want to see that triple, 9, 10. So I know it was a very impromptu stream, but come on, I'm working hard here. I'm going to the game later today as well. Spurs versus Chelsea. This is going to be a quick stream. Just need to get ready, obviously. And if any of you guys see me, I'll be there alone. I don't like going to games with many people. I like to kind of watch the game, enjoy it, and then leave. If you see me, stop me, say hi. Obviously, I highly doubt you will see me because obviously some of you might not be going. But if you do, give me a shout, man. We'll have a little chat. We'll go enjoy the game, of course. And yeah, make sure you guys do that. But back to the point at hand. Romelu Lukaku, listen, goal scoring pedigree. As I said, I think he would work well with others. Havertz and Lukaku, although they're both left-footed and they might operate in the same area, I still think they can develop a relationship. I don't think that it's black or white in terms of them fitting in, but it's very promising. It's very promising. I think I see them having a great relationship, maybe even Timo Werner. But before I carry on, let me just read some of your comments because they're starting to build up. DJ Savjay, my guy, straight from Portugal, bro. Big up, man. Thanks for joining me, bro. There was Avocado, bro. Listen, there was Avocado. Guys, if you know anyone has a YouTube channel and wants to get things edited and thumbnails and other things like that, give her a shout. She's going to be changing the outlook of my channel. There's new things coming soon. We'll be working on my channel, obviously. The more subscribers I get, the more I'll work on it. But yeah, get at her on Twitter, man. Big up Lily White TV, Eleanor, man. Eleanor, the special Eleanor. She's here, fam. Big up Eleanor. Big up Tommy CFC. He's saying Lukaku has better ability than Haaland right now. Listen, I've said this many times. Currently, there isn't a big difference between the two. They're on a similar level, and to even say that Haaland's better than Lukaku is disrespectful, in my opinion, especially to the season that Lukaku had last year. That last year, Lukaku's version, the version of Lukaku that we saw was almost complete in terms of assists, goals, chances created. It's crazy numbers. Big up C1 London. He's saying, big up Slens, my G. I think Lukaku could work if he puts in a clear. Yep, good example. Of course, Ndidi being a destroyer, having Pratt and Tielemans around him could work. Again, that's why I said I feel like Lukaku coming in and having players like Pulisic, Cho, not so much Werner because he's not very technical, but Havertz and Mount, it could benefit him. And even having Werner, someone like Werner, they can both work well together on transition. And I don't think they'll work well together in low block and kind of finding spaces. But in transition, they're both deadly. So I see that working. Which makes it exactly. You've actually reiterated my point. This is what I mean. Big up Real Chris, my guy. Big up, bro. Big up Ryan Sars. Listen, Ryan Sars, fam. He's got a channel as well, guys. Go subscribe to his channel as well. Big up, bro. Thanks for joining me, fam. Make sure you guys hit the like button at the bottom. Listen, obviously the first discussion is Lukaku, man. Lukaku, I can talk about Lukaku for hours because initially the very first deal I thought Chelsea would finish was Lukaku, and I thought he's the most likely contender to be the number 9 at Chelsea. But honestly speaking, man, listen, like I have no problems with who we ended up with. I have no problems that it ended up being Lukaku. Lukaku is guaranteed in his worst ever season at United to score at least 13 or 14 goals. That's not even a good amount, but that's almost double the amount that we scored last year. Our top goal scorer, which was Jorginho. So it shows you. I've reiterated this point many times as well. People have always said, yeah, he only scores against the smaller teams. Guess what? The problem we had last year was that I've said this many times on this channel, and I feel like I'm repeating myself, but we didn't beat West Brom home or away. I don't care about the manager. We didn't beat West Brom home or away. Didn't beat Southampton away. Did not beat Aston Villa. Did we beat them at home? We drew to them at home. We didn't beat Aston Villa home or away. We did not beat Leeds United away. Didn't beat Southampton already. Brighton at home. There's 6 games. It's more than 6 games actually, because some of them are 2 fixtures that accumulates about 25 to 30 points. Think about this. I know it's unrealistic to think we're going to win every single game, but people always downplay the ability and the how easy it is to break down these teams that are compact. And Lukaku's the answer. Lukaku might not have the greatest record of scoring in the biggest of games, but he's got a great goal scoring record in general. And the teams that we failed to beat last year, he could have scored that one difference, that one goal that could have made the difference between 1 point and 3 points. And that is why I'm excited to have him. I think his 10 assists indicate to me that he can create chances for others. He can improve the numbers of Havertz, of Cho, of Pulisic. Their numbers in terms of goals or assists, by the way. Like, either he finishes the chances that they give him, or he finishes the chances. Or he creates a chance for them to finish. That's what I mean. So people here are saying, big up, well, let me just read some comments. Big up, my guy. Bro, is it Afdeling Skills? Yeah, I just want to say it right. Big up, bro. C1 London, big up, bro. What are you saying? Sounds agreed, but we missed chances. Exactly, bro. We missed chances. And that's why I said having Lukaku could be the difference. Hashtag saying Lukaku. Big up, hashtag, bro. Thanks for joining me, fam. Bro, of course Lukaku will bang. I've got no doubts, you know. I'm very confident. I'm actually very confident about this. And I think a lot of people share my confidence because we know what he is, yeah? Like, I just want to address something. Basically, the problem with Lukaku, yeah, is that he got slated by a lot of United fans. And if you guys remember why, yeah, it's because basically there was a video that was spread out on Twitter, yeah, that had millions of views, I think. It's the one with a compilation of his bad touches at United. And he was getting clowned for this. He was getting clowned. He was getting clowned for it. And listen, I know it's Twitter and it's a small stratosphere, but a lot of people's opinions are based on Twitter, unfortunately. They're based on videos they see on Twitter. They don't watch the guy for 90 minutes. It's ridiculous, bro. Like, bro, just because Magisterial Martial, yeah, who's sitting at home with cookie crumbs on his chest, yeah, and sitting in his mom's basement posting a compilation of Lukaku doesn't mean he's a bad player, bro, because I can post a compilation of Messi and make him look worse than he actually is. I can do it of Ronaldo. But concentrate on his attributes, bro. His attributes contribute to our system. Let's see what these guys are saying. Yes, bro, I said it correctly. Big up, big up. Slams, who do you think will sign Haaland? So, bro, next year, I see it being between two teams. I think Madrid are going to sign Mbappe. I think that's almost done, man. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced it this summer. Or even during the season. And I think Haaland could possibly go to either Barcelona or Man United, depending on if Ollie's still there. Like, as much as Ollie's a clown manager, and you know what, I speak about Ollie, look who pops up, man like Amiros. Big up Amiros, bro, my guy, man. Thanks for joining me. People think that Ollie's a clown manager, but the fact that he's Norwegian, the fact that he's kind of a legend in Norway could sway Haaland to join United. That's why I think Haaland will probably join one of those two. That's a very good point by Hashtag, bro. He does have more good... And I'll tell you what his attributes are. You lot correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, yeah? His attributes: scoring goals, making runs in behind, running down the channel, creating space, bullying defenders. Because when his touches might not be great, but if he controls the ball, he's got his back to you, 9 times out of 10, it's difficult for you to overcome that. It's difficult for you to get the ball off him. I've seen a video of him and Jamie Carragher, yeah. I know Jamie Carragher was washed in that video, and it was a Sky Sports thing, but he has his back to him, and he says, once I have you in this position, you're dead, because I go either left or right. Wherever I go left or right, I'm turning, and the only thing I have to do is just shoot. Bro, like, how many times have we passed the ball to Werner or Havertz and seen it being bounced back by the defender? And that's not a slight on both of them, it's just not their strength. Like, I can imagine Lukaku holding the ball up. You see Pulisic, or you see Cho, or you see Werner, or Havertz making the run beyond him, and he just flicks it in to their path, and they score the goal. Like, I want to see us score the same goals last year. I want to see us score the same goal more than once. The way City do it. It gives me confidence in Tuchel's system, bro. And I think that will happen. I think his aerial ability as well isn't. I think it's not as good as it should be based on his strength and height, but it's still very good. It's much better than anyone else we have. I think we have a penalty taker as well, which sounds silly, but I think Jorginho, as much as I love him, he should give up his penalties to Lukaku, so he can get. I want him to stat pad. I don't care if he scores against Barnsley, he scores 4 goals, 5 goals. I don't care. I want Lukaku to have good numbers. I want him to score in important games, and he will. Let's see, man. Let's read some more of your comments. Devil's Advocate saying, at the end, Chelsea need a goal scorer, and that's what Lukaku is. Facts. As simple as that. People have told me, does it suit your system? I was like, a goal scorer suits any system in the world. Yeah, a goal scorer suits any... If they score 20 to 30 goals a season, he suits any system in the world. Unless, when he doesn't score, he's completely ineffective. And Lukaku's not completely ineffective when he doesn't score. That's very important. A good thing about it, for a big guy, he's going to win in the box, so he can score from crosses as well. Of course, and Reece James and Cho are both going to be eating well, man. So will Ziyech. So will Cho. Thank you, bro. Exactly. 10 assists last year. Created about, I think, 8 more chances than Haaland did last year. We're going to talk about the Haaland and Lukaku comparison in a bit. But he creates a lot of chances. I think Lautaro Martinez, as good as he is, yeah, I don't think he's incredible. I think he's okay. He's good. He benefited from Lukaku just more than Lukaku benefited from Martinez. I think it's the other way around. I think Lukaku could work alone, could work with someone else, because there's this narrative that he can only work in a pair, which is rubbish anyways, because I've seen Lukaku work alone. I've seen him do it alone at Belgium. I've seen him become one of their highest ever goal scorers through doing it alone. And his Euros campaign, by the way, speaking of Belgium, it wasn't that bad. That is very, very overblown. I think he got 2 or 3 man of the matches. Abdi, my guy, thanks for joining me, bro. He's saying made 24 goal creating actions, the highest in Serie A. Bro, he done that for a Conte team, yeah? A Conte team that is great on the transition, but isn't great at holding possession and isn't great at dominating every single game they play. So that's even more impressive. Bro, listen, even if City do get a striker, but trust in your team, bro. Like I think we can compete with City. Like generally, we can compete with City. I think as long as we find a balance between the defense and the attack, because I feel like our system isn't defensive, as everyone likes to say. But honestly speaking, bro, I think we can compete with Man City. I'm not worried. Yeah, that's a good point. C1 London, big games away. So in terms of the Liverpools and the Man Cities who kind of they try to press you high and try to suffocate you. If you can find Werner or Lukaku in behind, I could see a partnership brewing there. Alex, is a great point, bro. Mentality. This is a guy, yeah, at 17 or 16 years old. I see a video of him that circulated. If you guys check out my Twitter, I quote tweeted it and I put it on my profile. At 16, I think it was 16, he's looking at the pitch. He's looking at Stamford Bridge, and he's saying, "Bro, this is beautiful. I love this pitch." Like Stamford Bridge isn't great, by the way. Just be honest. I'm gonna be fair and I'm gonna be honest. I'm going today. Big up Stamford Bridge. Thanks for giving me a ticket, fam. But it's not the greatest of stadiums, yeah. He's watching it and he's saying, "Bro," there's a tear in his eye, saying, "Bro, I can't wait to play. I'm gonna play here one day." He wasn't signed for Chelsea yet. So I'm gonna play here one day, yeah. And I'm gonna shine right here. I'm gonna play. I don't care what happens. My mentality is I'm gonna play. And that kind of stuff, bro, that kind of thing, that kind of storyline, it fits in perfectly, bro. It fits in perfectly. So mentality is awesome, bro. Like the way he wants to prove everyone wrong as well. Nothing is more dangerous than a man who has nothing to lose, yeah. And I think he's got nothing to lose, bro. Nothing to lose. Afterling, bro. Listen, thank you, bro. Because again, this is another topic I'll discuss. Marina. I'm going to discuss Marina today. I'm going to talk about Lukaku first, just to give you guys a structure. I'm going to be talking about the mentality of Lukaku and everything, and then I'm going to speak about Marina and her critics. Yeah, so we'll discuss that in further detail. We'll bring more Werner defenders, more focus. Of course, exactly, bro. Like not only does he bring other players into play, but he frees up spaces for others. Yeah, because when Werner is a vocal point and the striker up front, I worry for him, man. To be fair, Avdeling, bro, I mentioned Barca and United, and Bayern are genuinely a contender as well because we know what they're like. They like to get the best talent from the Bundesliga and put them into their team, and they just fit in perfectly. Bro, listen, I can't talk about basketball as much as I want to. I'll have a stream for you, bro, if you want about basketball once the trades end, and we'll talk about that, man. No problem. Kai Havertz and is it Reece James, Ruben Loftus-Cheek? Who are you talking about, bro? Who's RL, guys? Do anyone know who RL is? Anyways, know how to occupy both central and right. Oh, Romelu Lukaku. Oh gosh, thank you. Both central and the right space at a high level. It will be like muscle memory long term. They will know when and when not to switch. They get used to playing. Exactly, bro. Facts. But the only thing I worry about is just both of them being left-footed. But I still see it working. Bro, again, bro. I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant here again. Yeah, listen. I've told you why, bro. I've explained to you why. This guy's he's been at West Brom. He's been at Everton. He's been at Chelsea before. He's been at United. He's been at Inter Milan. And he's played for Belgium, yeah? Now, 5 out of 6 of these, yeah, he had a very successful stint, in my opinion. My apologies. I'll take Chelsea out. Not Chelsea. 4 out of 6 of those teams, he had a very successful stint. And I think he was the highest goal scorer, probably the highest chance creator and chance finisher, yeah? But because of 6 or 7 months of bad form, yeah, where the club was in disarray, where Mourinho's future was uncertain, where Oli brings a different system in, that all affected him, and he had a poor run-in, yeah, a poor run-in and a poor end of the season. And that kind of, it clouded everyone's judgment about him. And it's really weird. I don't get it. It's really weird. It's absolutely weird. I don't get it. To me, it's it's honestly, it's weird. I don't expect that to happen to a player, man. Like, just to be counted out because of 6-7 months, and I don't get it, man. Like, he's an incredible striker, and again, bro, we will appreciate him here, man. No problem. We'll appreciate him. So Slans, he's also in his prime and can help guide the young attacks. We love our attackers. Let's be there consistent in terms of again, bro. It's a very important point, bro. Like, he contributes to everyone else having numbers as well. Everyone else having numbers. Miro saying, yeah, bro, listen, I was there for a good 90 seconds thinking, who's Oro? Who's Oro? Who's Oro? I need to get used to it, man. I'm gonna call him Don Rom, bro. That's my name for him, man. Don Rom. Right channel, but Lukaku could be way more advanced. I think. Yeah, but you know what it is though, Alex, bro. If you've noticed, yeah, one thing about Don Rom, yeah, is that he likes to operate on the. He works in that right channel, and sometimes he'll burn you for pace on the right channel and just drag in. And I think Havertz will be on the end of a lot of the chances. So you'll see Lukaku running down the channel, yeah? And Havertz should be arriving late into the box and finishing the chances or setting someone up, yeah? Or even Lukaku can come in from that side, go one-on-one with the keeper and score. Like, I need to see a lot more of that. Yeah. Havertz is... Listen, Havertz, bro, that's a star boy, mate. That is our star boy, bro. That is our star boy. Good question. Hashtag, bro. If he is off to Man City, I'm not quite sure. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So I'm saying, I think if Kane joins Man City, I'm gonna put my neck out on the line. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, bro. Chest. Big chest, bro. We're here. Big chest, man. Big chest, bro. He will. It's the United stint I remember, Slans, when he was at Everton. He was at Everton, his last ever season, Abdi. He got 25 goals. Am I talking shit here? He got 25 goals in the Premier League and 6 assists. I'm pretty sure. Don't call me out on that. I'm pretty sure that's the correct terms. But 25 goals and 6 assists, 31 goal contributions. I think he played 32 games in all competitions. So, brother, listen, those numbers, madness. Lukaku and Havertz both top class finishers. You'll have the Mount behind them who can create. Facts. Again, because he allows us to change formation to 3 or 4. We're blessed. We are blessed, bro. We are blessed. By the way, guys, this comment I put it up. It wasn't an accident. If any of you want to call in, let me know. Whoever asks me first, I'll give them the calling link. I don't know if any of you want to join. Just have one more person. I want your thoughts. I want you to just co-host with me if you want. But yeah, man, big up. I'll keep it real. I know Koundé could come, but if we don't get... Hold on. So you're saying you want to change to a 4 and you want to play Reece at a right centre-back, Troll right wing-back, and it can change to a back 4 in possession. Okay, cool. I hear you. So you're happy with Reece being a right centre-back? I think that experiment was unsuccessful, my guy. I think Tuchel didn't... As much as Reece did impress at times, I'm not sure that he impressed enough to solidify that position to himself. Havertz, Mount, Lukaku, KDB, Kane, Grealish. That is beautiful, mate. Beautiful. I think City's one edges it though, man. I'm not going to lie to you, fam. City's one edges it. It edges it. But Havertz, Mount, Lukaku is still a very good front three. I don't think it'll be our front three. I have a funny feeling we'll go back to a three in midfield, and we'll have either Ziyech or Cho join that front three that you mentioned. Abdi, bro, if I was losing Lukaku after the season he had, after having him for only 2 seasons, sorry, not just 1, 2 seasons, I would be complaining too. I'll be protesting too, bro. Call me crazy, but Kane to City won't be as crazy. People Kane to Spurs. I hear what you're saying, bro, because I think because he's asked to do so much, his numbers are very inflated at Spurs. I hear you. But at the same time, bro, I do think that I think he will have to do less, yeah, and he'll just be in a position to finish chances, and I think Kane will benefit from that. Like, I know people have this impression that he drops deep and he gets the ball, but he won't have to do that as much. He'll just have to be in the box and create havoc. So I still think his numbers will be elevated a little bit more, which is scary for the league. What will your team be for the Villarreal game? Okay, thank you, bro. That's a good one. It's a good one. I'll give you my lineup. What I'll do is, while I speak to you guys, I'm going to make a lineup and I'll post it on my screen. Yes, that Lukaku is fit, bro. Sorry, not fit. Is he going to be at Chelsea? Is that what you're? If you're assuming that, oh crap, the connection's gone down. If you're assuming that, then I'll put Lukaku into my team. If not, then let me know, yeah? All right, let's see what these men are saying. C1 London, I agree, bro, but I believe that's... Listen, bro, I think for me, yeah, C1 London, against the smaller teams, I keep saying smaller teams, but lower opposition teams, I want to see Cho, right wing back, and Reece centre. I hear you, because I think it will make us more dangerous on the right. I think Cho, he kind of hugs the byline a lot more than Reece does, and then he opens that space up in there as well. But listen, guys, just give me 1 second. I shall be back in 1 second. Yes, people. Sorry about that. Yeah. You see, I was saying Callum Hudson-Odoi hugging the right wing back position, and in the middle you find Havertz, or you find the Mounts, or you find the Lukakus, and they can find the link up from there. So I hear you. Up to Chelsea, man, that will go into the game today as well, guys. Wish him luck. He's worried. Big up Miss Melina, great supporter of the channel. Big up to you. Okay, so Romelu Lukaku stats: West Brom 17 goals. Everton, 70 goals in 128 games. Inter Milan, 64 goals and 95. Well, those numbers are beautiful. Will, can you still come on? Are you on your phone? Just message me and then I'll let you know. Yeah? That's going to be a great battle. William, you'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine. All right, next topic. I wanted to talk about something else. This man right here. Wait, I'll do that like that. No, I'll do it this way. This. Koundé. All right. So, Jules Koundé. Just let me read you guys the report. Sorry, guys. I know today's a bit of a mess, but I tried to fit in the stream because I need to talk about this, man. Let's have a look. All right. So, Jules Koundé, what's the news so far, guys? I'm going to try to give you the news, which I'm sure you've seen already, but I just have to give you a representation. Okay, so what's happening? So, Fabrizio Romano first tweeted today, 2 hours ago, and he said, Chelsea are preparing the new bid for Romelu Lukaku to be submitted this week. We know that already. No official proposals for Erling Haaland, was interesting. We'll touch on that. And Koundé deal still priority for Chelsea, but no agreement on Zuma sale. Also, no agreement on the Zuma sale to West Ham as of now. What does this mean? This means to me that the Koundé deal unfortunately relies on Kurt Zuma and where he ends up. As much as some of our fan base might dislike that, this is a guy's career. It's his life. He's got to make the right decision in his head. I think we all want him to leave, of course, and that's no disrespect to him, but because Koundé is an upgrade. But let's not be disrespectful to Zuma because he's a European champion, brother. I don't forget that. I think it just depends on where Zuma wants to go. Zuma has to make his mind up. Does he want to stay in London? Does he want to go to West Ham? Because he's even rejected the West Ham approach. Does he want to go to Sevilla? Make your mind up because we have a signing to make. And I think the club will make him be aware that, listen, he needs to make his decision quickly. And they won't tell him because it's Koundé. They'll tell him because we're thinking of selling you and we want to sell you. We want to, wish you the best in your future endeavors, but you just don't suit our system. And I think as soon as the Zuma deal gets a move on about where he will end up, we will see Koundé join Chelsea. I respect Zuma a lot, man, but as I said, Koundé is a big, big, big upgrade on him. Koundé is actually one of the best centre-backs in La Liga, and especially the young centre-backs. I think he's the best young centre-back in La Liga. I've talked about him already. There's a stream. If you guys look at my videos, I've made this whole stream about Koundé. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but there are some moments where I've talked about Koundé and his attributes. And listen, I'm not concerned, man. I'm not concerned about it. I think this deal will still be made. It will still get done. And I think Lukaku, Jules Koundé, and possibly Tchouaméni would be at, I was going to say 10-10. I'd say 8.5 out of 10. And it's only 8.5 because I'm still not sure. Why is it not a 10 actually? I think I want to see us buy a winger, but that's just my opinion. I think I would sell, unpopular opinion, I would sell either one of Ziyech, Pulisic, or Werner for a big fee, and replace them with a high caliber of wingers. But listen, we can't have the dream scenario because that's why it would be a 10 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 is fair enough. All right. Amari, bro, I'm sorry about what I just said about Pulisic, but listen, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. This is my opinion. I think as much as I love Pulisic, frustration is getting higher with him. What was it to go? What was your facts, bro? Facts. Will CSC saying he's worried about Koundé. You don't have to worry. We worried about buying a striker, and we ended up with Lukaku. Sometimes it's trust. Feel bored to get the deal done. Easy generational. I don't think he's quite. That word generational is tough to use. Hashtag, bro. It's tough to use. But I think he can possibly become world class. Generational is a bit. I'm worried about saying that. I'm gonna call you Dolce Man, yeah? I hear your point. It just depends on the opposition we're playing. It depends on who is playing instead of Werner. And it depends on the kind of form that Werner is on. I don't necessarily agree with you. I think we've proved that we can win games without Werner. We've proved that we can win games without Mount, without Jorginho. So I don't necessarily think it's as black or white as Werner improving the team. I think he has certain attributes that help us achieve what we want to achieve. But he also has a lot of attributes that means that we don't score enough goals. His attributes being chances missed and obviously not being clinical in front of goal. Amal Liba saying he's also worried about the Koundé deal. Guys, I said this already. I said to Will, don't worry. Like, we worried about getting a striker, myself included, and we ended up with Lukaku. So don't you worry about that. Hashtag. We bought him for 47.5 million, which was a bargain, by the way, at that time. I think we can sell him for 65 to 70 million. I don't know if I'm delusional, if I'm crazy, But based on his age and the ceiling he can reach, I'm 100% confident that we can sell him for 60 to 70 million pounds. Werner. See, here's the thing though, bro. I think Cho, I'll take him off that list, and I'll tell you why. Because the club has said, if I'm not mistaken, that we would sell Cho for the right price. But the right price, again, it's an inflated price. So I'd say probably 60 to 70 million again. I'm not even being crazy. I think that's what the club value him at. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm being delusional, tell me in the comments and tell me why I'm being delusional. But based on his contract, the talent that he is, the country he's from, and who he plays for, he's going to be worth a lot of money because of the inflated market. And if we do get an offer of around 60 million, I think we would sell Cho. I'll be very honest with you. Like, I don't think the club would turn that down. I think we would discuss and maybe even come to an agreement. Timo's form was just a mentality thing because he was banging them in at the start of the season. Banging them in. Oh. So, Werner scored against... I'm starting to forget last season completely. I'm forgetting last season completely, but I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think he was banging them in. I don't think he was clinical in the beginning. I think he was a lot better in the beginning of the season, and I think switching his position kind of hurt him in the end. But yeah, we should give Werner. I'm more than happy to give Werner another chance. Of course I am. I'm not saying sell him. I'm saying I'll tell him for certain circumstances. I think no player. I think the only players in our team that are indispensable are most probably Mount, Kante, Jorginho, people like it or not, Reece James, now Lukaku and Havertz. They're indispensable. Like, I wouldn't sell them for a lot. I wouldn't sell them for the craziest of prices. But certain other players, I would sell them and buy upgrades. If that makes sense. Is Koundé better than De Ligt? I really like De Ligt. De Ligt is very good. I wouldn't say he's better than De Ligt, but he can definitely become... let me give you a ceiling of a player similar. The version of John Stones that you saw last year, I think Koundé can become that. That's what I'll say. Cho only for 70. Yeah, agreed, bro. Tammy will definitely go. Tammy will definitely leave the club. I think Tammy's not happy staying at the club in this kind of circumstance. So I think he'll definitely leave. Cho's part of the future. I agree with you. If Koundé is an all cash around him, would you rather spend that money on Rice? I don't know if you're trying to bait me here, bro, Dolce man, but I would not buy Rice for 80 million. Absolutely not. I wouldn't. And if you're buying someone for 80 million, you don't buy someone who's a versatile, positionally flexible player. You buy someone who's an expert in their position. So if we're buying him for 80 million, then he should be our DM for the next 15 years. That's how I see it. And as much as Rice has some quality, I've explained to you in the past, that he just doesn't suit our system. All right, so let's have a look. Mala Indiana, big up Indiana, the first exercise. I go on that channel a lot. I appreciate him having me on, and I appreciate him even more for being on this channel. Guys, make sure you leave a like. I've been rambling on for 40 minutes, talking about football, the things that I love. So if I'm waffling, say yes in the chat. Let's have a look. Big up Slans, big up Chelsea for making Haaland a United player. I said this, bro. Someone asked me earlier, do you think Haaland will end up, where will he end up? I said either Barca, Bayern, or United. And if Ollie's still there, I'll put United in probably the priority. Havertz is indispensable. I remember that's what you answered about. De Ligt has been quality for 2 years. Yes, he has, and he's been criticized, over-criticized for no reason. No, William, Koundé is not a better player than De Ligt. Let's be honest. Yeah, Will doesn't believe that. Thiago Silva's a good comparison, but listen, respect Thiago Silva, man. What he's achieved in his career, very difficult to replicate. So respect one of the best centre backs of our generation. I'll say it with my chest. Haaland will join United if we don't sign. Listen, a lot of people seem to think that. Let me. You know what? I'm going to get to my next part of the video, which is I'm going to get your thoughts in the comments as well. The question will pop up in a couple of seconds. Big up you guys for joining, by the way. Guys, make sure you leave a like and you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this video as well of me waffling. But at least I'm making some sense to some people. But this is my question to the comment section. I want answers. I want answers. I want answers. I said now. The word now right here. Where is it? Right here. Now. Don't tell me about him in 2 or 3 years. Don't tell me about what's it called? What he could become, Haaland. Right now. Who's a better player? Big up Dolce, man, bro. I'm waiting for your answers, guys. I'm waiting for your answers. Once I get enough answers, I'm just getting their stats out. Guys, don't be biased in the comments, by the way. Yeah, come on, let's not be biased. We got rival fans watching us. Let's not be shameless. But if you believe that certain men are better than others, say it the way it is. Hold on. Let me get their stats out. We shall compare. Let's go. All right. That's 1 for Lukaku, 2 for Lukaku, 3 for 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, I thought it would be more of a debate. But fair enough. You guys agree with me. As I've said, I think Lukaku is better, but just what Indiana said here is perfect. Lukaku, no question. Haaland is still raw. Lukaku in his prime. Facts. But I think Haaland at 28 will probably be one of the best strikers we've ever seen. Like, based on the projection that he's going at right now, he could possibly be that. So, listen, I'm glad we all agree. See one on this thing. I think Haaland's a better thing. You know, he's not better. Exactly. Haaland suits us better. Yeah, I mean, I could hear that because of the pressing and stuff, but fam, Lukaku is no slouch. Lukaku still has pace, still quick, can still press. We should be fine, bro. As we won't follow. Exactly. In terms of all the leagues he played in, but Haaland has a long way to go still. Exactly. Terrifying for who? For Chelsea fans or for rival fans, bro? Nah, I'm joking, man. Of course, you're right, bro. You're right. There's Rooney burnout. Yeah, I hear you because Lukaku's been around for a very long time. But with all due respect to Rooney, as much as I love him, I don't get the impression that he looks after himself the same way Lukaku does. The way Lukaku looks after himself is elite, man. Like, look at his body transformations over the years. Very skinny, gained a bit of muscle, gained too much muscle, lost it, back to being lean and muscular. So I respect him, man. I think he should be fine. Looks after himself. Elite athlete, man. But yeah, I'm glad you guys all agree on that. I'm going to give you guys my lineup for the game against Villarreal. Diana's nightmares and flashbacks. Here's Villarreal, but no problem, man. No problem, man. Big up, bro. Big up. Come on, you Blues TV. I don't know. I think he has a channel, guys. Come on, you Blues TV. Check it out. I'm pretty sure if you just type it on Google, you'll see it. And make sure you guys subscribe to him as well. Yeah. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what my lineup will be. I'm gonna type it down. In the meantime, guys, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to First XI on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, you're missing out. Plenty of a selection of channels, panelists. It's run by Indiana. He's a great friend. Honestly, show some support, people. I'm just typing down my lineup for the game against Villarreal. All right, here we go. This is it. So, obviously, you know your boy starting with Mendy. I'm playing a four at the back. I know people are gonna be like, Tuchel's not gonna go with it, but this is my lineup. This is the lineup I want to go with. Mendy at the top, Joel left back. You got Rudiger, Silva, and Reece James. I'm playing Jorginho, Kante, and Mount. The front three is Joel left back, Joel left wing. Lukaku at the front, making his debut. He left. His last game for Chelsea was in a Super Cup game. His first game for Chelsea, first game back, will be his first game back will be Super Cup as well. So Lukaku, Havertz on the right, who's very flexible and can move in different positions, and you've got Cho on the left. And I think we're cooking, guys. I think we're cooking. We're cooking, as they say. Let's have a look. Big up, bro. Big up, Connie Blue CV. Good question, bro. Bro, I don't want to see Mount in front three. As good as he is, yeah, as good as he's been last year. If we're improving in quality, I don't want to see Mount in the front three. I want to see him as an 8. I want to see him as a 6, possibly. Like even as a 6 is a little bit, but I'm having him as a 6 or 8 rather than seeing him in a floating 10. That's my opinion. Come on, bro. Come on, C1. You know I come with the teams, man. You know I come with the teams. Back four in this. Mount Cam would love it. Yeah, but listen, Mount is almost an 8 in that position. Like him and Kante can both be 8. So people are like, oh, Kante can't be an 8. Kante can be an 8 because he's a box-to-box. What Kante can do is in defense, he sits next to Jorginho. In attack, goes forward, tries to get the ball in transition if we lose it, and helps us out, man. So yeah, that's how I see it. No Ziyech or Werner. Both impact subs. And you guys know already, man. If you know me, you know I wouldn't put Ziyech and Werner in my starting 11, in my best team. Exactly, bro. So no, you attack as a 4-3-3 with 2 8s. You have Cho on the left, hugging the touchline or coming inside. You got Havertz being flexible. You got Reece just running behind Havertz, putting the crosses in for Lukaku. Bro, it's all going to go nuts next year. All right, so he asked me 2 questions. I'm going to answer the second one. Well, I think he could save his career at Chelsea, you know, because I think, as I said, Lukaku takes the pressure off you. And because he takes the pressure off you, you will improve. You have less pressure. Lukaku will be occupying defenders. He can play off Lukaku. He can score more goals. He can maybe have a run of games where he improves, yeah, and he actually starts next to Lukaku. He can take maybe Pulisic's position or Cho's position and improve, bro. So fingers crossed. From as much as I give him stick, I want him to succeed, bro. He's a great character. Like as much as listen, he talks a bit funny, but he's my guy still. Yeah, I hear that. Mount does that really well. Mount's taking him. Mount and Werner are highest shot takers. But I want to see more accuracy, bro. I want to see more accuracy. I want to see you go on target at least. Big up onto Surfer Andrew, my brother. Listen, guys, what I'm going to say is subscribe to Never a Foul because certain man might be joining that channel as a co-host. Not me, but certain man. I'm not saying anything right there. But yeah, big up, Andrew, bro. So that's my lineup for the Villarreal game. Yeah. Guys, see what London, bro. You know the whole centre-back thing? I think people are under the illusion that we can't play at all as a 4. That's not true. It's not true. I think our centre-backs are actually... they're good enough to play as a 2. With Silva, he gives you that comfort and the ability to work well together. And I think we can create a relationship between Silva and Koundé or Silva and Rudiger, Koundé. Like, it's possible, man. Don't rule out the possibility of moving to a back 4 next year. Just a couple of more comments, and I'm gonna wrap up, people. I'd like to thank you all for joining me. Obviously, I've sat here and rambled on for 50 minutes, but I appreciate all of you who have come in, even if it's for 10 seconds. left a like and left. No problem. I love that. Thank you so much. Miss Mina saying, please make sure to subscribe to hit the absolutely hit the notification bell so you guys are aware of when I'm going live. I'm a bit impromptu, and honestly, I have some exciting guests coming up. You know, one of my friends is doing really well in the game. All I'm saying is, certain man, one of my friends, has been on stream with Rants and Bants, if you know who that is, and I plan to get him on here. And you guys make sure you guys subscribe to him. I won't tell you what his @ is yet. When he comes in, he'll tell you himself. We're going to be doing like a show next year. Next year is going to be exciting for all of us, man. I'm doing a lot of shows with a lot of people. I'm going to be jumping on different streams. You'll be seeing my face a lot more, so get used to it, man. Get used to it. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. All right, guys. So I'm going to be at the game today. I know there's a game today. My predictions for the game, just before I head off, yeah. My predictions, I don't care. I don't care if we get smacked 4-5-0. I don't care. I'm serious. I don't care. I'm just happy to be back at Stamford Bridge in a full capacity stadium. I'm happy to see what's it called? The UCL trophy. I'm happy that Spurs fans are finally going to see a trophy in front of their eyes. I'm just happy that I'm back, baby. I'm back. As I said, if any of you are going and you see me, I'm quite a tall guy. Stop me, be like, what are you saying? How you doing? I'll say hi. I'm not a what's it called? A rude person. It's all bless. And listen, my prediction is I don't care. I'm going to see Jorginho play again. I'm going to see Mount play again. Mount, I'm a bit of a fan. I'm going to see Thiago Silva live in the flesh for the first time. I've never watched him, and it's going to be exciting. So yeah, man, big up to all of you guys who subscribed and who tuned in today. I appreciate it a lot. I don't have a schedule for streaming, but I'll be streaming at least twice a week. I promise you guys that. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe. I'm Romelu Lukaku. Thank you very much, and see you guys in a bit.